List of contestant candidates. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of the ECI. In case of any variance in this training material, the Commission guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to classify different types of candidates, prepare list of contestant candidates. They will be able to know where to publish the list of contestant candidates. Explain the place where the list of contestant candidates can be displayed. If a candidate has not withdrawn his candidature, then will be regarded as a contestant candidate. Immediately after 3 p.m. on the last date of the withdrawal of the candidatures, the returning officer will proceed to allot different symbols to each contestant candidates. There are 3 types of candidates. The first one will be candidates of the recognized national and state political parties. Those state political parties which belong to your state. Then the candidates of registered unrecognized political parties, including the state parties of other state. And the last one, independent candidates. After allotment of the symbol, list of contestant candidates shall be prepared in the form 7A. At an election to Lok Sabha, the list is published in the Gazette of India and is also republished in the official Gazette of the state concerned. For any election to Vidhan Sabha, it is published in the official Gazette of the state concerned. List is to be prepared in the languages specified in the Commission's direction dated 16 September 2008 for Assembly constituencies and direction dated 6 February 2009 for parliamentary elections. Category heading should not appear on the ballot papers. Names of the validly nominated candidates shall be prepared and arranged in the alphabetical order according to the script of the language as specified by the Commission's order as described in the previous slide in each of the 3 categories. List of validly nominated candidates form 4, list of contestant candidates form 7A, and the list for ballot papers. On the basis of the first letter of the name in the nomination paper, irrespective of whether the name given is the proper name or surname. The initials of any prefix to any name of the candidate shall be ignored. If 2 candidates in the same category have the same name but different initials, then the 2 names will be arranged inter se with reference to the first letter of the initials. In the same category, if 2 or more such candidates have the same names but different surnames, then the candidates shall be arranged inter se in alphabetical order with reference to the surnames. If 2 or more such candidates bear the same name, if falling under the same category and also having the same surname, they shall be distinguished by adding their father's, mother's, husband's name. Name should be written in such cases by suffixing son of or wife of. There will also be no objection to the addition of any honorific, academic, hereditary, professional, or any other title to the name of a candidate. But such title shall on no account be taken into consideration in the arrangement of names in alphabetical order in the list of validly nominated candidates or contesting candidates and in the ballot paper. If a candidate considers that his name is incorrectly spelled or is otherwise incorrectly shown, candidate can request for correction or alteration. Application must be made to the returning officer before preparation of the list of contestant candidates. Any request after this not to be entertained. Further, in order to be satisfied about the genuineness of the request, returning officer can require the candidate to produce such evidence in support of the request as may be considered appropriate by him. Thereafter, the returning officer shall take appropriate decision. If Form 7A is to be prepared in more than one language, as described by the Commission, the script of the language first specified in the direction is to be followed for deciding the alphabetical order of the arrangement. Returning officer to ensure that all particulars such as the name of the candidate, address, party affiliation, symbol allotment, they are correctly reflected in Form 7A. Incorrect particulars will have the serious consequences. Photograph of the candidate is also be printed against the name of the candidate. Nota is not to be mentioned in Form 7A. For election to the House of Parliament, the list will be published in the Gazette of India and is also republished in the official Gazette of the state concerned. For election to a state legislature, the list shall be published in the official Gazette of the state concerned. List of the candidate in Form 7A shall be displayed at the notice board of the returning officer and outside the polling stations on the day of poll. Copy of the list shall be given to each of the contesting candidates. Information regarding the symbol allotment shall also be given to the candidate. Copy shall be immediately sent to the Commission and CO in English and the regional language for your state as specified by the Commission. In this educational video, we have learned about how to prepare the list of contesting candidates. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact with the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos or rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.